If the fear of a flat tire, a stuck slide out, or getting stranded with no cell service keeps you from truly enjoying your RV, you're not alone. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to stop worrying and how to start traveling with real confidence. That pit in your stomach when you think about what could go wrong on the road, that feeling ends today. Check the description or the pinned comment for my full list of items I carry with me. Most of it's easy to grab on Amazon. Hey there, fellow RVers. I've been there, spent a fortune on the rig, planned the perfect trip, and all I wanted was the freedom of the open road. But that freedom can feel fragile, can't it? The truth is, most of us are just one unexpected event away from a trip-ruining disaster that could cost thousands of dollars and leave us stranded. I believe in doing things smartly and safely, which is why I've spent years identifying, testing, and refining a set of must-have emergency tools and gear through trial and error. And a few too many, well, I learned that the hard way moments. I'm not talking about a bin full of random gadgets I never use. I'm talking about proven gear that actually solves real problems. Gear that trades anxiety for the cool confidence of being ready when it counts. Today I'm breaking down everything you need to be truly prepared. Let me show you exactly what I carry to stay ready for anything on the road. I've broken it down into three critical categories. First, roadside and mechanical gear that turns a trip-ending catastrophe into a minor inconvenience. Second, the medical and safety items you need when you are your own first responder. And third, survival gear when you're off-grid and cut off from severe weather. Stick with me and you'll walk away with a setup that delivers genuine peace of mind. Again, check the description or the pinned comment for my full list of all items I carry with me. Most of it is easy to grab on Amazon. Roadside and mechanical nightmares. Let's dive right into the problems that leave you stressed, stranded, and staring at a tow bill the size of a small car payment. With the right tools, these nightmares can become manageable. First, the undisputed king of RV headaches, the tire blowout. It's loud, terrifying, and happens at the worst possible moment. The fix begins by throwing out the flimsy wrench that came with your RV. It's useless. You need a proper heavy-duty lug nut wrench or a breaker bar with the correct socket. And to avoid a wheel flying off an hour down the road, a torque wrench is essential to tighten those nuts to the factory spec. This isn't optional. It's a critical safety step on a heavy rig. Next, a high-quality portable compressor is non-negotiable. Forget the cheap cigarette lighter plug-in models. They can't handle big RV tires. I'm a huge fan of the VIAIR models because they hook directly to your battery and have the power to get the job done. A simple tire plug kit can also be a trip saver, allowing you to patch a puncture in the tread long enough to get you to a repair shop. Just remember, tire plugs are only for the main tread of tubeless tires, never for the sidewall. And for your own safety on a busy highway, get a set of reflective warning triangles or LED flares. They create a buffer zone that makes you visible, which is absolutely critical. Now for the dreaded stuck slide out. I've been there several times and I hate it. You've found the perfect campsite. You're ready to relax. And nothing. The slide is dead, or worse, it's stuck out when it's time to leave. Your owner's manual is your first stop. It will show you where the manual override is. This usually means using a hand crank or a ratchet with a long extension, which is exactly why my versatile tool roll is a must-have. You need a good ratchet set, extensions, and a cordless drill with the right bit. It can be a lifesaver. And sometimes the problem just is a blown fuse, so a variety pack of spares is critical. A simple multimeter is worth its weight in gold here. So before you start cranking things by hand, you can use it to see if you even have the power at the slide motor. Finally, let's talk about a dead battery. It stops your trip cold. Jumper cables are okay, but they rely on another vehicle being there. A modern lithium-ion portable jump starter is an absolute game changer. These little bricks are powerful enough to start a diesel pusher or tow vehicle all by themselves. And they hold enough charge for months. Plus, they double as portable power banks for your devices. This is all about being self-sufficient. While good maintenance helps, for that one time that light gets left on, a jump starter could be your best friend on the road. The next section is about medical and personal safety. When you're miles away from help. When you're out there, you're your own first responder. A small problem can be a big one fast. Your medical setup needs to be more than just a box of cartoon bandages. Every RVer needs a truly comprehensive first aid setup. You can buy a pre-made one, but I strongly suggest you customize it. Have a balance of bandages, gauze, medical tape, antiseptic wipes, but I think like a first responder. Add a burn cream, allergy medication like Benadryl, pain relievers. I also carry trauma shears, a tourniquet, and a splint, and a good set of tweezers. I learned this lesson the hard way, when a simple knife slipped while out making dinner and turned into a serious bleed miles from cell service. Having the right supplies to control it changed everything. While you're at it, make sure to have at least one ABC-rated fire extinguisher located somewhere where you could grab it instantly, like near the kitchen or entry door, not buried in a storage bay where it's useless in a panic. Personal safety goes beyond cuts. When you have to walk along a road at night, you're invisible to traffic. A simple neon yellow reflective vest is a must. It takes up zero space and can literally save your life. I keep one for every person in the RV. Also, if you travel out west or in bear country, a can of bear spray can just be a smart precaution. A critical safety note: never store bear spray on your dashboard or direct sunlight. The heat could cause the can to rupture. Store it in a secure, shaded cabinet instead. And a final, often overlooked tip: protect your hands. A pair of tough gloves is one of the most used items in my entire setup. Whether you're handling a hot engine part, a grimy sewer hose, changing a tire, these gloves protect you from cuts, burns, and general nastiness. The last thing you need is to injure your hands while trying to fix an initial problem. Let me ask you a question. What is one emergency item you refuse to travel without? Let me know. Drop it in the comments below. I love seeing what other experienced RVers carry. And you might just give someone else a fantastic idea. Now, off-grid and weather catastrophes. I tell you, I live in California. I go out to the deserts and mountains, and I've run into this a lot. This last category is for when the outside world can't help, either because you're in a remote boondocking spot or because the storm has just cut you off. This is where preparation becomes peace of mind. The number one rule for off-grid safety is communication. Your cell phone is a luxury, but not a guarantee. I was on a back road in Utah once, and my GPS led me down a trail that became impassable. I had zero signal. Luckily, I could turn back, but if I had broken down, I would have been in real trouble. That's why my top recommendation is a satellite communication device. Brands like Garmin, InReach, or Zoleo let you send or receive text messages from anywhere on the planet. Most importantly, they can have an SOS button that connects you directly to search and rescue and sends your exact GPS coordinates. It requires a monthly annual subscription, but that's a tiny cost compared to the peace of mind they provide. Next is weather. A beautiful day can turn violent in a hurry. Your phone is great for weather alerts, but it's a paperweight without any signal or power. A dedicated NOAA, NOAA weather radio, especially one that works on batteries, solar, or a hand crank, is a life-saving tool. It receives emergency broadcasts directly from the National Weather Service, giving you the crucial time you need to get safe. Remember, an RV is not safe in a tornado or hurricane. Your storm plan needs to include identifying the nearest sturdy building. Before it hits, get your awnings and slides in, secure everything outside. And finally, basic survival supplies. This means lights, water, and food. You need multiple light sources that don't depend on your RV batteries, like headlamps. Headlamps are best because they keep your hands free. Keep flashlights and a portable power station or power bank charged. A supply of emergency water and non-perishable food is critical. I suggest adding a water filter or purification tablets. Lastly, Mylar emergency blankets. They look like foil. They're incredibly effective in retaining body heat if you're stuck in cold weather without a furnace. This isn't doomsday prepping. It's about having a 72-hour buffer, which is the standard recommended by most emergency services. So that's my deep dive into the ultimate RV emergency gear setup. I've covered gear for mechanical breakdowns, essentials for medical safety, and critical items you need for when you're completely on your own. Putting the setup together isn't about paranoia, it's about empowerment. It's about trading that nervous what-if feeling for that calm, cool confidence. I've got this. The freedom of RVing is one of the greatest experiences in life, and being this prepared is what allows you to truly enjoy that freedom. Knowing that you can handle just about anything the journey throws your way. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor by hitting that like and subscribe button, and subscribe for more RV tips. It really helps the channel grow. Also, check the description and the pinned comment for my full list of all items I carry with me. Most of it's easy to grab on Amazon. So be safe out there, and I'll see you on the road.